other news during the All-Star break, Chris Paul announces his retirement after 21 years in the league. Chris Paul, one of four players, or maybe three. Well, no, I want to say one of three with 20,000 points and 10,000 plus assists. The other players, LeBron and Russell Westbrook. Chris Paul, 12-time NBA All-Star, 11-time All-NBA, four-time first-team NBA selection, nine-time All-Defensive Team selection, two Olympic gold medals, named to the 75 NBA 75 anniversary squad, um, named the point guard, 2006 Rookie of the Year. Just along with, and sum it all up, first ballot Hall of Fame career is what Chris Paul has had.
Bravo, black man. Bravo, black man.
How do y'all feel about Chris Paul not getting a proper send off? How do y'all feel about how his career has come to an end? Basically, not on his own terms.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but that's business. Yeah, it really is. That's business, and honestly, and just to take it here because I love taking it here. Why do we expect them to do anything for us at all? All I want to say is that they don't really care about us, and that's it. I digress.
Well, the NBA is a predominantly black league, so I won't even get into the semantics of color. But if you look at it in regards to, I think Kobe more so made it popular or gave the premise that all legends should have this
Send off.
send off season to where they're celebrated in every city. And honestly, no one is probably gonna match that lore of Kobe. None like probably LeBron, right? Is gonna rival that because nobody really has that stature, right? Tim Duncan was true to form and how he retired, right? Not a media guy, out of the way, out of the spotlight, never wanted the attention, kind of, retired in the off season and just it was an afterthought, right? I think Chris Paul expecting something close to a Kobe tour is insane, especially with the precipitous drop off
I
that
think,
he
but
showed.
forgive me for interrupting. I think because Kobe is the most recent, or maybe that's the one that's like when we say send off, because that's the only one we really like witness in recent time. That's the only
Who else
picture
got a
we
tour?
have of. That's what I was getting at. Like I don't know if there's any other like version of like us. Like
Exactly.
is there any lesser form of a send off than Kobe had that other players can get? I mean, because you could like look at what you could talk about Chris Paul, but damn, like look how Melo got did. You know what I'm saying?
You would have to have the foresight and forethought to announce that this is your last season. By the way, Carmelo Anthony and Chris Paul did not do that. They didn't see the writings on the wall to where they were just
Yeah,
like, you know what? I still got no, you don't, bro. This is the end of the boat, bro. And
yeah.
you don't see the walls caving in, you gonna just get thrown out the club, bro. And unfortunately, Chris
I
Paul
think,
got thrown out the club.
and I think for Chris Paul, I think for
Fade too late,
him,
dog.
his ideal send off would have probably been winning a championship at the tail end of his career. That
In
Rocket team,
21
that
or
Phoenix
21.
that Phoenix
Uh,
team, and he kept falling short. It's like if I could just get there, I could possibly win a chip, be satisfied, and say this is my last year, whatever the case may be. So I feel like that was like Chris Paul's like that's why he failed to finish on his own terms because he was probably trying to chip away at like let me just find a good spot with a team who has a good chance at winning the chip, and maybe I
If
could
they
get
could have
my
got that one
chip
with the
in.
Rockets, that would have been crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, I mean, but if anything, if you're somebody on the tail end of your career, you've seen it happen to Melo, you've seen it happen to Chris Paul. I'm sure there's like other like DeMarcus Cousins and other players like that who are like really decent, solid. I don't want to say really decent in the same breath as like Carmelo Anthony and Chris Paul.
The
Let me not
point
say that.
guard doesn't get a send off.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hey man, they don't love you like that.
Hey, you know, is it in the NFL or both leagues?
Trying to get that Kobe tour. They don't love you like that.
They
With
don't.
Draymond.
That's
Chris
in
Paul,
the
bro.
NFL. They let you get a 1-day contract to retire and shit. I think the Cowboys did that for DeMarcus as well.
I mean, everybody do that in every league.
Yeah, but those are typically for guys who have been out of the league for some time, and they just free agents trying to sign with a team, and just
Like
retire with their home team.
If Chris Paul did a quote unquote one day I'm retiring as a Pelican, nobody's gonna care. I'm not gonna care. It's not like you know what I'm saying. Or the Charlotte
When he got drafted,
Hornets.
it was the New Orleans Hornets when he got drafted.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it ain't gonna have like that same fit. Back to Isaac's point. They don't love you like that.
What if he retired a Clipper?
It don't matter what he retired as, bro. They don't love you like that.
They don't reason he retired. They just traded away James Harden. You think they give a fuck about a Chris Paul, a Clifford Paul, a Logan Paul, a Paul Wall?
You do everything. That's how they treat you.
Oh man, yeah, man.
But
like it's a
Clippers will Clipper.
Clippers
Been a
will
poverty franchise, and they show how much class they got, and like even how they treat who
Did it for Blake
people
Griffin.
would deem they legends. So
bro. They got they. I don't know if they on good terms, but they shipped Blake Griffin off.
come
Was
on, man.
I?
They notorious for shitting on their
And
own
the only reason Kawhi, excuse me, the only reason Kawhi's gonna stay there is because of all that money they paid him under the table. We got you too much money to let you walk, nigga. Like you like.
So we if you gonna be a part of this tank, and you gonna be our little slave. You just gonna be going off in these meaningless games, hoping that OKC pick don't turn into a lottery, nigga. Go dance. You owe us.
The doors of the pod are open.